Ever notice how you are always there for people, but the second you need help, they suddenly vanish? Stop everything right now, because someone you call a friend is secretly treating you like an option. And the scary part is, you are the one holding the door open for them to do it. Picture this. It's a Tuesday night. Your phone buzzes at 11 p.m. They are having a crisis and they need you. You don't even hesitate. You drop everything. You sacrifice your sleep, listening to them cry, giving them advice. You do it because you think this is what real friends do. But let's flip the script. 3 weeks later, you have the worst day of your life. You text them, "Hey, I really need to talk." What happens? Silence. Finally, the next morning, you get a lazy text. "Oh no, I'm so sorry. I was just so crazy busy." But later, you check their social media. They weren't busy. They were hanging out with other people. They had time. They just didn't have time for you. When you see that, it hits you like ice water. You are the plan B friend. Today, I am going to break down the 4 exact signs that you are dealing with someone who sees you as a backup friend and the exact formula to take your power back. Sign number 1, the emotional garbage dump. Every time you see them, you feel soul tired, like someone unplugged your battery. They call you and the floodgates open. "My boss is unfair. My partner doesn't understand me." You sit there and listen. You give them all of your positive energy. After an hour, they say, "Wow, I feel so much better." And they hang up. They walk away feeling light, but you feel heavy. Their stress became your stress. But watch what happens when the roles reverse. You try to talk about your day. "Man, I've been really stressed at work," and within 30 seconds, they turn the conversation back to themselves. "Oh yeah, that happened to me too." But way worse, they hijack your pain. Here is the harsh truth. You are not a friend to them. You are a garbage dump. You are simply a place where they throw all their toxic emotions, so they don't have to carry them anymore. Selfish people will never care about you the way you care about them, because in their world, only one person exists, them. If you stay in their circle, you will just keep shrinking, until there is nothing left of you. Sign number 2, the mirage promise breaker. This one is incredibly painful, because it plays with your hope. A backup friend will constantly make you promises. "I'll definitely be there for your event," or "I'll call you right back, I promise." You hear those words, and you believe them. You clear your schedule and reject other plans just to make sure you are free for them. And then, nothing. They disappear. They ignore your texts, or they show up 3 hours late with a perfectly crafted excuse. "I am so sorry, my car wouldn't start." But you have heard these excuses 5 times before. Promise breakers are like a fake oasis in the desert. From far away you see water, but when you get there, there's nothing but sand. And while you are standing there waiting for them to finally do what they said, your entire life is on hold. Why do they do this? Because keeping you waiting gives them power. They are silently communicating, "My time is vastly more important than yours." When someone respects you, they respect your time. They keep their promises. Sign number 3, the selective amnesiac. This is a subtle psychological tactic that backup friends use to keep you feeling small and insignificant. Have you ever poured your heart out to someone? Told them something deeply personal, maybe shared a big fear or a major dream? You feel vulnerable, but you think, "We are close. I can share this." Fast forward 2 weeks. You bring it up again. "So I've been thinking more about that career change." And they look at you with a blank stare. What career change? Your stomach drops. They genuinely didn't retain a single word of what you said. They forget the names of the people you date. They forget what you do for a living. Here is what nobody tells you about this behavior. Memory is directly tied to value. Our brains automatically remember the things that are important to us. If someone forgets every detail about your life, it is a glaring sign that they do not value you. When you are talking, they are not actually listening. They are simply waiting for their turn to speak. You are just background noise to them. You start to wonder, am I boring? No, you are brilliant. You are just wasting your breath on someone who only has the capacity to care about their own reflection. Sign number 4, the boundary bulldozer. This is the big one. Listen close. A boundary is simply a rule you set to feel safe. Don't call me after midnight. Don't make jokes about my weight. You finally gather the courage to set a boundary with your backup friend. You say, "Hey, it really hurts my feelings when you cancel our plans at the last minute. Please don't do that anymore." What does a toxic backup friend do? They wait a few weeks, and then they do the exact same thing again. And when you get upset, they deploy their favorite weapon, gaslighting and fake apologies. They say, "Oh my gosh, you're being so sensitive. I didn't cancel to hurt you. An amazing opportunity just came up." Why do you always have to make everything a drama? Do you see what just happened? You set a rule to protect your heart. They smashed right through it. And somehow, within 30 seconds, you are the one apologizing to them. This is the most dangerous behavior of all, because it's showing you that they don't respect you at all. A boundary without a consequence is just a wish. If you fail these tests, they know they can use you forever. The mindset shift and action plan. We have to have some real talk right now. Why do you stay? Because deep down, you have this broken belief that if you are just nice enough, if you are just available enough, eventually they will realize your worth. You think, if I save them from one more crisis, they will finally see how loyal I am. I am going to say something that might hurt, but it is going to save your life. You cannot love someone into respecting you. Your extreme availability is the exact reason they treat your time like absolute garbage. Why do people respect doctors? Because doctors make you wait. But you answer texts in 2 minutes. When you act like your time is worthless, people treat it like trash. So how do you fix this? It is the psychological power of total, absolute silence. I want you to pick the biggest toxic backup friend in your life right now. For the next 7 days, you are going to execute the stranger treatment. Stop initiating, do not text them first, delay all responses. If they text you, do not answer for at least 4 hours. When you finally do reply, your answers are short and completely unbothered. Treat them exactly like a stranger you pass on the street. No emotion, no long talks. Watch what happens when you do this. It breaks their brain into a million pieces. They start thinking, wait, do I really mean nothing to them now? Stop waiting for them to choose you. Choose yourself today. Stop answering their texts. Walk away from the disrespect. Build your own incredible life. If this video woke you up today, hit that subscribe button. You just got all this psychological advice for free? The least you can do is click one button. Now go out there and show the world that you are not someone they can mess with anymore. You've got this.